Okay, so a new series is being started here on Lurchcraft. This is the Shadowcraft server. If you have not seen my walkthrough of this place so far, I suggest you take a few moments to watch it. There's a fly-through. It's a little bit faster. It's only 2 minutes and a little bit easier to handle. So I'm going to do a Let's Build series here on my Wild West town that is going to be a Hunger Games map. And that is what we are going to do. You can see here in my town hall, I have done a little bit of work to the inside. Um, it's not finished yet, but it's getting there. It's still humongous. I need to fill in a lot of these gaps, make it so it's, not just so open. I put up a little banner here. I don't know if I like it too much, but it doesn't look too bad. I'm going to put another couple banners here, and then again on this side, maybe even some down here, but that might be overkill. I did finish this wall here, all the way up. I have to do the roof, but the courtroom is the main job. It's getting very close to completion. I still need some uh, benches on this side for seating. We've got the judge's bench. We got temporary placeholders on where I'm going to put the plaintiff and defendant tables. We have the jury box over here, witness box here. This will be jury chambers back here. And over here will be the judge's chamber. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to hide all this, but that's okay. It'll be fine. But yeah, that's it so far. We have a balcony up top, accessible from the outside, not from the inside. It's a little high up there, but whatever. It had to line up the thing with the doors. But there's the roof. It's a little big, kind of huge and way up there, but I like it. Gives it that epic feel. It's just humongous. That's my judicial scale. Mrs. Lurch actually suggested I do this, and I think it turned out great. Just looks nice. Pretty good. Kind of looks, I don't know, like a mustache, but hey, who am I? So anyway, what I want to do is get started on an actual building project. This place does not have a bank yet, and I'm going to put in a bank over here by the old villager spawner, which will be taken down someday. So we're going to go with just a plain. So if you've noticed, all the buildings are very plain and very Old West looking because I wanted to keep the Old West theme without going overboard. On some of the builds I've seen have like very very detailed buildings when it comes to their Wild West, and to me they don't look Wild West to me. Old West, they look more Victorian style, placed in sand. So I'm trying to keep that plain simple feel that the Old West had, and that's what we're going for. Of course, this building doesn't have that feel, but if you search the Tombstone Courthouse in Tombstone, Arizona, you will see that this is the actual courthouse, and it was very intricate looking. So that was the one building I kind of wanted as the focal point, so it needed to have the crazy detail look to it, and I do believe it's awesome. I don't know what's going on with the lighting, but whatever. Hopefully someday that'll get fixed. Anyway, here's my plot. I want to put the bank, so it's going to go extend out that way. Front of it's going to be here. It's going to come up against this house, this road. There'll be more buildings here that line this road to keep everything in line. But this is the front entrance over here to the actual town, so people will come through this way. First place, one of the first places they come to is the bank, and the bank is right next to the sheriff's station, so it should be pretty well protected. We're going to build it out of birch and jungle wood. I know jungle wood, most people don't like it, but it gives a nice contrast with the birch, and it gives it a pretty nice, I don't need these yet, look. The one that I have built, I should probably eat. So, as you can see, I'm actually sitting at pretty good frame rates right now compared to what I usually have. We are on 1.8, sort of. We haven't completely transferred over to 1.8, but the new chunk loader and lag reducer that they installed with 1.8 is in effect. and my frame rates have dramatically increased. I'm able to have clouds, I'm able to have particles, all the stuff that I was unable to have before, even with Optifine, I can now have and record and not be sitting at 2 frames per second. So thank you, Mojang. It was much appreciated. Oh, you know what? I did need the jungle wood. I needed stairs. But you know what? I don't need stairs. I can just mark this off because it will make these last for the path, or I'm sorry, the porch deal. I guess it's like a walkway in front of it. I don't really quite know what they would call it. So I kind of want to line it up with this wall here, so it gives it a nice straight line when you're coming through. That will be where the actual stair. Actually, I think the stairs will come in one more. If I look here, I have, you can see everything lined up here except for the overhang, but that's okay because it's an overhang. But I want to keep that, the linear lines going. I also want it to be somewhat lined up with this, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter there, I'm guessing, but what really does matter is that it is here. So I kind of want to, I'm thinking here. Sorry, I had to count how many it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 12 wide. This should be good. And people can come up the stairs. They'll make a little trek up here. And this will be that. Now, I'm trying to remember how many wide I went. I think it was 3? I'm not sure. So I know I had a, yeah, it's 3 wide. Okay, so then we're going to make something really ugly right now, and you're going to hate me for it because it's just going to be square, but I promise you it will look a little bit better when I'm done. Missed it. So, yeah, if you're wondering what happened to the Hexit series, Mrs. Lurch is pregnant, and she's very pregnant actually. She's about 7 months pregnant, 7.5 almost now, and sitting at her computer is not easy for her to do, so we've kind of put that on hold until we have time to do it, which I don't know when that'll be. So it was getting kind of stale and boring anyway. So that's that. We'll be doing this one as a replica until then. This is actually the video series I wanted to do before I even started this place, and I wanted to do the entire place on a video series, but never really quite had the courage to do it. So now I'm jumping out there and just trying to get it done. So that's the front. Big opening. Everybody's just gonna be able to walk right in. No, I'm totally kidding. But so yeah, that's been put on hold for now. So someday it may start back up. Who knows? Until then, I have to deal with some vanilla Minecraft, which I say vanilla in the lightest extent because this server is far from being a legit survival server. It's more like a cross between survival slash creative mode. But everything you see here, I've gotten legit, except for a little bit of stuff there. We do have a mall, which is done by economy, but the economy is ran by gold, so I mean you have to actually find gold to be able to buy stuff. So it's still somewhat legit, but everything here. Oh, and as you can see, I can fly, but I'm not going to. I want to build this all 100%. So I probably should have had some stairs or something. Oops, wrong click. I'm looking at my reference picture trying to figure out what I was doing here. Okay, so yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have 2 between for the doors. These ones will go up. And I promise you, when this building is done, it does not, in any way, shape, or form, look like an alien. You might think it does, but you are wrong. So, sorry, lots of ums, lots of ums. I had this whole thing planned out, but like I said, kind of nervous doing it by myself. Not really good at talking at a video screen. One day I'll get better. Who knows? Yes, we're on the right track. Okay, so space 2. No, I think I've done this wrong. I think I've gone up one too many blocks. That ain't good. That's okay. We could always fix it. Yes, I sure have. Oh, well, that's okay. We can take him down. If I can reach. So yeah, it'll be here. Hey! I try to jump with W right now, just so you know. Don't make fun of me. Alright, then those will be glass doors, and these are windows here. If I'm not mistaken, I did. And yes, I sure did. Okay. We got rounded windows. These rounded windows are the best windows. Yeah, okay. So, and then it comes across like this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait. Yeah. Something ain't right here. Hold on. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's what I did wrong. It's alright. We got it fixed. I'm trying to look at a picture. You know, I had this built in, so I do it again. Whatever. I had it built in survival. Or not survival, creative. But it was like a couple weeks ago, so I kind of forgot how I did it. Let's fill this in. I guess an easier time. So we know where things are. There we go. I think that's how I have it. I'm not sure. No, I have those backwards. It don't matter. So what I plan on doing with this series is I'm going to start off obviously with this this town, and I'm going to work my way, finish it hopefully, and then we'll move on back to my other town. I have a port town I was working on, but I lost all motivation on it when I started building a castle, and the castle was not what I wanted, and I really did not want to tear the castle down, so I kind of lost motivation on that build. But this one, I'm hoping that with the video series I can finish it, and it'll motivate me to get it done, because I've been on this for a while, and I just kind of, sometimes I just run around just looking at everything, and I just can't get motivated to build anything. But hopefully with the series I can, motivate myself to get it done. Hopefully, whoops, too high. You guys will like that, and people actually want to stay tuned and watch my videos, see my progress. So this should be nice when it's done. It's not very big. I'll actually go up and show you. I'll fly. I'm not cheating. Don't worry. I'll show you the size. It's meant for, I want to say 8 people, because we do have kind of a small server. Not very many people are on at any given time, but if we do schedule events, people show up. So you can see it. It extends out to that ravine, all the way to that fence. I might even go farther out there because there's a plains right there. But there's a pre-made village over there. I don't want to go anywhere near it, and I also don't want to tear down the village. So we might extend the other way instead, like maybe over here. And then I'm going to extend over to here. I want to build a canyon. As you can see, this, whoa, load up. Move it out this way a little bit, and I want to do a canyon over here with maybe, yeah, see, there's already kind of a canyon, so I can do in a canyon. Maybe put in a Indian village or something, but see, I can get out that far. So that's good. I've got it set right now for 8 people at the spawn point, but I've also made room that I can add more if we need to. You can see the spawn point is just over here. This is where the start of the game will be. I didn't do just a traditional chest in the middle. You actually have to climb that thing in that hill, I guess, in the middle. There's 4 chests. And I'll maybe add more later but you can see I have room. I could put 16. And just the redstone would be way different. Everything's controlled by that little shack over there. It's got the start button and everything. So it's not a huge map, but it'll be good for 8 8 players. So should be good. Anyway, let's finish up this building. Wrap this video up a little bit. I do believe you're not supposed to be there, or the other side. So this building is going to be a little bit more. What am I doing? Haha, we're cheating. I'm going to turn that off so I don't do it again. Habit. Building's got a little bit more detail. See, it's not looking like an alien yet at all. Than other buildings I've done. But it's not going to be too much. Like this one right here, I think this is a fantastic looking building. I was very happy with the way it turned out with the signs, and it just looks amazing to me. Even on default textures, it just looks really nice. I'm stoked for different colored logs because, or not logs, but the fences, because I can change these up a bit and make it look nicer. Hopefully, not just everything wood and plain, but it should be good. So there's the front. It's going to go up another level in the front here too, but it steps back one, and it's very, very plain. And just, I think it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So I got to get up there. And do I bring any dirt with me? No, I just have to use wood. So let me get these up. It's going to go up, and then you know what? Instead of boring you to death by placing blocks, I'm going to place them, and then I will be right back. Alright, so needed some spruce, so I had to cut down some trees. There we go. We got the basic outline of the front going. Haven't got any doors. I'm waiting for 1.8. I'm going to be using the dark oak doors, which have just, they look amazing. I can't lie. They look great, especially with the birch. It just stands out. It just pops. I do believe, if I'm not wrong, this is actually supposed to be too wide. So we're going to actually just not fill all that in. But we are going to do it like this. That's probably not supposed to be birch, but that's okay. Take a look at my picture. Yeah. Just window. Okay, yeah, that's how it is. It's like this. So it keeps everything there. You can walk through the door. That looks nice. From the inside. Wait, hold on. That should be right. Need my windows. We put the windows in. Going with these, they give it like a dirty look. Sorry, Mojang, but they do. They just look dusty and dirty. So, even with Optifine on, with the connected textures, they still look a little dirty. Okay, then we gotta put them up here. They sit back. There we go. That's the front. Just imagine it with some dark doors. Now, here's what I plan, and I'm gonna actually end this episode soon because 20-minute videos are good. Give me that. Give me that sapling. Probably a couple over here too. The sign right here on the reference picture I picked, this is actually, I don't know, some model railroad bank for like a HO scale railroad that I just kind of changed everything up. And you know what? If you look at this, take a look at this picture, and then go Google Curious George, Boy George, and tell me that doesn't look like Boy George with the hat on top. I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly, but anyway, this sign right here is going to be a billboard. And what I'm planning on doing is, I don't really want to reveal it yet because I want to do it when I get to that point. But it is going to be amazing. It will say bank right across. It's going to be nice. It's going to have some detail around the edges. It'll just kind of tie that whole thing in, so it's not just a big square of wood. And I don't have something like this because I've already done this. And this looks nice, but I don't want to do it again. Because obviously I can't put anything in the middle because you can't see it. You wouldn't be able to write anything that small. But I plan for this to look look amazing when it's done. I hope it does. I hope the idea that I do have for it, I hope it does work. Hope I can actually pull it off, but we'll see. Get out of here. Get out of here. So there you have it. That's the front. The more I look at it, it almost looks like a Jewish rabbi. If not Boy George, I don't know. You decide what it looks like. Yeah, that's it for now. When we get back next episode, I'll fill this in. We'll do the inside. We'll finish it up. Maybe we'll even go do a little bit more work on the uh, the courthouse, the town hall. I need this front room. I really do. I need inspiration on what to do. I mean, I can just overload it with tables and stuff and hanging trees, and I mean, I could do all that and give it more cover room, but I don't know what to do. It's so big and vast, and I need to do the roof. Roof's going to be very difficult because, as you see, the bell tower is not centered in the room like I kind of wanted it to. But so apparently, server just crashed. 1 second. I'm back. That entire time I was recording inside the building, I wasn't actually in there. So, GG server. It's been doing that a lot today. I'm guessing it just needs to be reset, but nobody's on. It's just me. So anyway, yeah, the roof, it was supposed to be centered, but I kind of miscalculated, I guess, or I didn't actually know how big this room was going to be because this was all just wide open when I first did it. I think my first video shows this just completely and utterly open. It was all brick inside, none of it. No, actually, I don't think it did, but it was all brick. It was just vast and big. So this is all been put in. So I'm gonna have to do some kind of a nice roof. I was thinking maybe a dome shape, but I could also just keep the style of this roof in here, or ceiling in here. Maybe do it in that building too. I don't know. That might not fit in there, but maybe we'll go with a dome. I have to figure out how to do a dome. I've never actually done one, but we'll get it. And I need to make a way to get up to the bell tower. Probably from one of these rooms will be a ladder to get up there or something. I need to make a bell in there too, but for another day. But yeah, that'll be next episode. Well, no, next episode we will finish up the bank. Maybe do some interiors on one of these, like you can see this building in here. Nothing, no flooring or anything. I have to figure out how to do this. I accidentally put this like down one too many. I should have actually brought it up one, but whatever. Hi. All my mobs despawned. That's no good. I had a villager in here and a named zombie right here. The update must have ruined them. Well, I'll bring more in. So yeah, this needs floor. This is a police station. As you can see, we have the lockette, and it seems to be broken with 1.8. That's how I'm able to open the iron doors, just a click of a hand. But this one I don't have the thing on there. But yeah, that'll get fixed. I think actually lockette is getting removed with 1.8, but we'll see. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Anyway, yeah, when we get back next episode, I will finish up this building, and we'll move on to something else, and we'll have a good time doing it. So, if you like what you saw, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm gonna kill me a zombie. If you want to see more, please come back and watch more. That'll do it for this episode, and thank you for watching.